Hello, everybody. It's that time for season. Join me, Rob, and
Justin.
hello, Justin. Are you ready to take your Oscars?
I am so ready. I cannot believe we're only a couple weekends away from the big day. All of last year and a few of the months this year brought us to this weekend coming up. So I'm really excited.
I just wish it was 2 months ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the end of February, like it should have been.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Do you want to read out Best Picture?
All right, let's get into it. The nominees for Best Picture. We have The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Minari, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of the Chicago Seven. What
Right.
is your
I'm
pick?
glad I've got this out the way because, as I mentioned to you, I always get this category wrong.
Same.
And in the last recent years, I haven't predicted the right one since 12 Years a Slave. But I'm
So
just going to go with a lucky guess. I'm going to go with The Father.
The Father for Best Picture. Wow. Now, if you were to choose your favorite out of these, which would you choose? Like, what would you want to win?
Oh, I think I'm going to have to go with Promising Young Woman because it really blew my mind. And that ending was so brutal.
Sure was. Yeah. Well, I'm torn between Nomadland and Trial Chicago 7 because those are the ones who have been winning it. Ooh. I'm gonna pick Trial of Chicago 7, but I would want Minari or Promising Young Woman to win.
I do love Minari. I do love Minari, and I will talk about it more as we go on.
Yeah. Okay. So I picked Trial, and you picked The Father.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with The Father because I'm really anticipated for it. It doesn't come out into cinemas until June because of COVID, but I'm looking forward to actually going to cinema and watching it.
So that one you can't rent on VOD.
No, I think they want to save it for a cinema release.
Okay. All right. It's a good film.
Yeah, and I feel like because it's Anthony Hopkins and he draws people in, people want to go and see it in the cinema.
Yeah. Well, he's incredible in it, and yeah, it's an interesting film for sure.
Awesome, I'm looking forward to checking out. Right, best director, we have Lee Isaac Chung, Minari, Emerald Fennell, Promising Young Woman, David Fincher for Mank, Thomas Vinterberg for Another Round, and Chloe Zhao for Nomadland.
Okay. So it's similar to the Best Picture, where I'm pretty sure Chloe Zhao is gonna win for Nomadland, but I would like to see Lee Isaac Chung for Minari win or Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman. But my pick is Chloe Zhao.
Yeah, I'm known to watch Nomadland when it comes on to Bulu, as you like to call it, on
Boo!
at the end of the month. So I'm really am anticipated for Nomadland, so I will give it to Chloe. If I had to see something I've already watched before, I'll give it to Emerald for Promising Young Woman. That was an impressive debut film.
Absolutely. So your pick though is Chloe Zhao.
Yes, Chloe.
All right, we got a match.
Awesome. Right, do you want to read out Best Actor?
Actor in a leading role, we have Riz Ahmed in Sound of Metal, Chadwick Boseman in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Anthony Hopkins in The Father, Gary Oldman in Mank, and Stephen Yeun in Minari. Um, yeah, so we have two titans, Anthony Hopkins and Gary Oldman. Chadwick Boseman is the front runner favorite here. Steve Yeun did a really good job in Minari. I don't think he was like better than the others in that movie though. So, but I'm happy for his nomination, first ever Korean born. Uh, and Riz Ahmed killed it in Sound of Metal. But want to win, and what I would want to win and will win, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on there. Chadwick deserves it 100%, as we've spoke about in these other videos.
Yeah, we've talked about him a lot over the past few months.
The only man he would lose to if he was nominated was Delroy Lindo, though, because obviously My Little Fleming Awards, Delroy Lindo won and beat Chadwick Boseman, so Delroy could have won if he got nominated.
Yeah, it would have been a good showdown between the two, no doubt.
Definitely. Do you want me to read out Best Actress?
Hit it.
We have Viola Davis for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Andra Day for the United States versus Billie Holiday, Vanessa Kirby for Pieces of a Woman, Frances McDormand for No Man Land, and Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman.
Okay. This one's probably one of the more tougher ones because I think Carey Mulligan is getting a lot of love, even though Viola Davis and Frances McDormand have won, SAGs and Golden Globes and whatnot. So this is tough. My want to win is Andra Day for the United States versus Billie Holiday. I think she, out of the 5 here, was the best performance. But who are they going to give it to? I'm going to say they choose Carey Mulligan, but I want Andra Day to win. So I'm picking Mulligan.
Oh, perfect, because I'm picking Carey Mulligan as well, because Cassie seems so iconic. I love her so much in that film. And if Carey Mulligan was to do more performances like that, I would watch her in more stuff.
Yeah, she's a really good actress, and this isn't her first nomination. She's definitely been up before for an education and film, so she's talented. So yeah, Mulligan probably will take this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think she should.
Yeah,
She should. I mean, out of all these out of Viola and Andra, she's playing a fictional character. And I feel like she makes the role her own because nobody has ever played Cassie before.
yeah, that is a good point. It's interesting to see what is harder, to portray somebody else or to create somebody, from your own, from within. So I don't know. That's tough. It's gonna be a good race. We'll see who wins on April 25th.
Yeah. Before we move into the supporting actors and actresses, I'm surprised no Promising Young Woman is nominated because that cast was perfect.
In Promising Young Woman.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised nobody else is nominated because the cast was perfect.
Yeah. I know. Not even like at SAGs was it overall. The winner overall cast. Like they don't have the best picture. They just have best ensemble. And yeah, it wasn't up there, so that's interesting. But yeah, all the guys and girls in that killed it.
Definitely. Do you want to read out Best Supporting Actor?
Here we go. We have Sacha Baron Cohen for The Trial of the Chicago 7, Daniel Kaluuya in Judas and the Black Messiah, Leslie Odom Jr. One Night in Miami, Paul Raci for Sound of Metal, and Lakeith Stanfield for Judas and the Black Messiah.
Right. I've seen all 5 of these performances. Sacha Baron Cohen wasn't my favourite in the trial of the Chicago 7. It was Eddie Redmayne, so I'm annoyed that he wasn't nominated instead. So, plus Sacha was better and boring. Leslie Odom Jr. was fantastic as Sam Cooke, but because he's kind of had a bit of a losing streak recently, I don't think he'll win. Tracy was good in The Sound of Metal, but Riz Ahmed stole that show. So it's between these two men, Lakeith Daniel, who put on fantastic performances, but I can't not root for Daniel, so it's got to be Daniel Kaluuya for me.
Yeah, it's after seeing Judas and the Black Messiah, how is Lakeith even in this category? Because he's the main actor pretty much. It's who we follow throughout the whole movie. So it's interesting that he got a supporting role nomination. Um, but I have always said Leslie Odom Jr. was my favorite performance in the supporting category last year. I want him to win, but Daniel Kaluuya will take the Oscar.
And it's an Oscar he should have got 4 years ago for Get Out.
Yeah, for Best Actor. Yeah, totally. Yeah, but he's getting his due in his time now.
Yeah, it's just shame it came too late.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
but still, really good movie, really good performance, and yeah, he deserves it.
yeah. What I liked about their roles is that they both kind of felt like the main character, and I can see why they nominated them both for Best Supporting Actor because they were kind of like the same amount of value.
Yeah, 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 totally.
Yeah. So can I read out Best Supporting Actress?
Let's hear it.
We have Maria Bakalova for Borat's subsequent movie film, Glenn Close for Hillbilly Elegy, Olivia Colman, The Father, Amanda Seyfried for Mank, and Yong Jun-ju for Minari.
Well, Glenn Close was my favorite supporting performance last year, and I do think that her performance was better than these other four ladies. But I think the Oscars are gonna pick Young Jung Young to win, even though I want Glenn Close to win or Maria Bakalova because those were the two better performances in my opinion. So Young Jung Young is my pick.
You probably think I'm going to go for Amanda Seyfried, aren't you?
Immediately, I think you would go for Amanda Seyfried.
I'm not actually going to go for Young Yoon June, actually, because she was phenomenal as the grandma.
Yeah, it's amazing what she was able to do. But I like the mom, the not the grandmother, but the mom, her daughter. I really liked her. She was my favorite part of that movie. I thought her performance was really well done in that. But yeah, everyone loves the grandma.
Yeah, her and Stephen Young were my two favourites in it, and obviously Will Patton.
Oh my gosh, he's so good in that movie. What a performance.
I'm surprised he's not in this. He's not in Best Supporting Actor because he was actually all right.
Yeah, he was like him and Leslie were my favorites for sure.
Nice. Right, Best Original Screenplay. Would you like to do the others?
For original screenplay, we have Judas and the Black Messiah, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of Chicago 7.
I've already sorted this one out. A Promising Young Woman.
Yeah, I think we have a case of will win, want to win right here with Promising Young Woman. I say the same.
Yeah, it's just well written, and it's Emerald Fennell's first writing and directing film, and found out that she was one of the writers on Killing Eve. So I'm assuming she must have learned from Killing Eve to make Promising Young Woman.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it is scary with Aaron Sorkin being in there, but I think Emerald Fennell will win an Oscar for sure, whether it be for Best Picture, Best Director, but definitely for original screenplay.
And if she doesn't this year, she might make a better film in the future and win an Oscar for it.
There you go.
Right. Best adapted screenplay. This is an interesting one. We have Borat subsequent movie film, The Father, Nomadland, One Night in Miami, and The White Tiger.
I'm really happy One Night in Miami was able to get into this adapted screenplay. Nomadland is like a front runner here, but I really thought The Father did a great job of telling the story. I think they're gonna either pick Nomadland or The Father. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go with The Father, but I
Fair
would
enough.
want I want One Night in Miami to win.
Oh, because that's my pick. One Night in Miami. I thought it was a really well written film.
Sure was.
Plus, obviously, Kent Powers wrote his own play, so it was makes sense for him to write what he would imagine it to be on the silver screen.
And the way that it was presented on screen was amazing. Really, really good.
Definitely, especially the fight
Wait
scene at
till
the
you see
start.
The Father, though. I really want to know your opinion on that because that's, it's definitely well written. All the monologues that Anthony Hopkins has in it, but also the production, the way that they told the story through the production as well it's just all well written. It's a good movie.
Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'll do my TikTok video on it as well.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to read best animated feature?
Best animated. That's up here. All right.
It's a very weird category, though.
Here we go. We have Onward, Over the Moon, a Shaun the Sheep movie, Farmageddon, Soul, and Wolfwalkers.
Why is the Shaun the Sheep film on there?
I have no idea. So many other better animated movies.
Yeah. Yeah, like you might as well nominate Scoob as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've not seen the Shaun the Sheep movie. I just think they should just stuck Shaun the Sheep and Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah. It's a spin off from all that. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. It was
Yeah,
actually
but
they wanted that movie to be in the Oscars last year, but they missed the cut apparently, and so they re-released it for this year, and that's why it was able to get in, even though it's a 2019 release.
that is a bit weird. But yeah, same with the Sound of Metal. That's actually a 2019 release.
Yeah, that one was they do that when it has like a festival motion picture like premiere. So I'm sure that's what happened. It premiered at a festival in 2019, and then Amazon brought it out, for 2020.
Nice, nice. But my pick is Soul off
Ye-
the bat, as you would say.
Yeah, yeah. Soul's gonna win for sure. I want Onward to win just because I really love that movie. But yeah, Soul's gonna take it.
Nice. But my runner-up will be Wolf War.
Yeah, Wolfwalkers is a fantastic animated film, and it's so unique compared to all these other ones here. With the 2D animation, it's just amazing.
Nice. Best international feature film. Do you want me to read this one out?
Let me hear it. Let
We
me
have
hear it.
Another Round from Denmark, Better Days from Hong Kong, Collective from Romania, The Man Who Sold His Sin from Tunisia, and Que Varas Ade from Bosnia. From Bosnia.
Quo Vadida.
Thank you for correcting me.
So this category was the only movie I hadn't seen was The Man Who Sold His Skin, but I actually watched it this morning, and it's pretty darn good. Collective is actually a documentary. It will be in the documentary features as well. Better Days was really interesting. Last year for best documentary and best international, Honey something was in for best international, even though it was a documentary. It ended up winning documentary, I believe. So Collective could do that again this year. I think the will win, want to win though is Another Round. It's just a fun movie.
I'm really looking forward to watching Another Round when I get around to it. So yeah, I'll give it to Another Round.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Mads Mikkelsen's so damn good, and then the ending is so memorable. It's like the ending to Promising Young Woman, but on a different scale. It's actually on a happier, more just like out of body experience scale. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Is it a comedy then?
Yeah, a little bit, but it still has heart, like he has relationship issues, and he's really vulnerable when it comes to his family. So yeah, they still have that in there, but yeah, it's more comedic than any of these movies.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Would you like to read out the documentaries?
Best documentary. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We have Collective, previously mentioned. We have Crip Camp, The Mole Agent, My Octopus Teacher, and Time.
I'm going to give it to Collective because it looks quite decent.
Yeah, I think when a movie like that, Honeyland and Collective, being an international and documentary, really means that it was, not popular, but everyone was watching it for the season. Time's getting a lot of buzz. My favorite in this is actually My Octopus Teacher. I thought it was just really well done and beautiful. And The Mole Agent was kind of fun, but a lot of people are saying that maybe it was more set up, not necessarily documentary style, but like intentional. But I'm giving it to Collective, but I would love My Octopus Teacher to win.
Nice, nice. And then next
Have
up
you seen My Octopus
is
Teacher, Rob?
best. No, I haven't.
It's on
Is it good?
Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix. You should check it out. So is Crip Camp.
Nice, I'll check.
The Mole Agent is on Bulu, and Time is on Amazon Prime.
Nice. Think Collective's on Amazon Prime, so I'll check that out as well.
Nice.
Nice. Best documentary short subject, we have Collect. Contra Conceitro is a
A
conversation.
concerto is a conversation.
Oh, cheers, bro. Do Not Split. Hunger Ward, love song for Latasha.
Yeah, these are interesting movies here, or shorts. I thought Hunger Ward probably was the most memorable to me. I think they're gonna give it to a love song for Latasha, but I want Hunger Ward to win.
Is Colette about the actress Toni Collette?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I'll give it to Hunger Ward then.
Yeah, it's really, really sad, but it's a good short. Where should we go next?
Best live action short.
All right. What do we got?
Would you like to read them out?
Okay, we have Feeling Through, The Letter Room, which actually has Oscar Isaac in it. The Present, Two Distant Strangers, and White Eye.
I've been
Um,
seeing Two Distant Strangers has got a lot of buzz on Netflix, so I'm going to give it to Two Distant Strangers.
it's pretty darn good. Um, yeah, I mean that's my wanna win. What are they gonna give it though? Hmm. All right, I'm gonna do. Will they'll pick it, and so will I. Two Distant Strangers.
Sweet.
It is good.
Best animated. Yeah, I'll check out Two Distant Strangers. Best animated short film. Burrow, Genius Loki. If anything happens, I will review Opera and Yes People.
So, if anything happens, I love you is a short that came out on Netflix during pandemic, and we normally don't do that. But on our podcast, the other one we do, we talked about it. Normally, we don't talk about shorts, and it's because it's so sad and important and a must watch. It's the best animation of these five, and the story is so damn good. Opera does have a really interesting. It's like a pyramid, and you see all those people walking, but it's like higher up and lower, class. So it's really just interesting how they do it. But I think the best one here is "If Anything Happens, I Love You." Should win and will win.
Yeah. I see, because Pixar don't release short films and movies anymore, I've kind of like lacked in seeing this, but I'm going to give it to Burrows. I think that's a Disney Pixar one or just Disney.
Yeah, yeah. It was supposed to go in front of Soul. It's really fun. I really enjoy that. That's a good one. That's a good pick.
Nice. I keep meaning to check out all the little rewatch all the short films that now they're all on Disney Plus. My favourite one is For the Birds, the
Oh
game
yeah,
with Monsters Inc. And I in my head off. Obviously, when I was like 5 at the cinema.
yeah. That's a good one. Lava is a good one. Um, I liked Piper from a couple years ago about the little. I guess it's a piper, the bird that scurries across the sand when the water's coming up. It's pretty cute. But I also like
Yeah,
Lou.
I heard that's really good. That
Yeah,
Piper one.
yeah. And Lou is also really good about like the lost and found box that comes to life.
Yeah, yeah. Right, it's your favourite category next. Best original score.
Yay! All right, we have Defy Bloods, Mank, Minari, News of the World, and Soul.
You were right about This is the World. It does have a brilliant score,
Oh yeah.
but I think that would probably be second place. Number one, I'm going to give it to Minari. That's the one I want to win. But I feel like Soul will win, but my pick is Minari because I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I think Soul's gonna win as well, but I'm picking News of the World for my want to win. But this is yeah, all of the this is a hard one because even the Defy Bloods had a really good score in it as well. Um, and then of course Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross both for Soul and Mank, so of course they killed it. But yeah, Minari was really nice and subtle, kind of like News of the World. So, but yeah, Soul's probably gonna take it.
Nice. Right. Best original song. Right. If I don't get any of these wrong this time. Right. For you, from Judas and the Black Messiah. Hear My Voice from Trial of the Chicago 7. Can you read the Eurovision one for me?
Husavik.
Uskovic from Eurovision Song Contest, the song of Fire Saga. EOC from The Life Ahead. And Speak Now from One Night in Miami.
All right, this is tough, but it's going to go. It's between Speak Now and Fight for You. Um, okay, I think they'll pick Fight for You, but I would want Speak Now to win.
Nice. I think this is what should win. This is my pick. This is just my personal pick. I love Celeste, so I'm going to pick Hear My Voice. But I think Fight for You's going to win.
Yeah. I don't remember that song. Trial of Chicago 7 came out so early last year within the nominee stuff. So I don't know. I'll have to revisit that. But all right. Hear My Voice is going to win, you say.
Yeah, that's just a prediction. Best sound is next. Will you do the honors?
Best sound. Best sound is down here. Okay, here we go. We have Greyhound, Mank, News of the World, Soul, and Sound of Metal.
This is going to sound of metal because I love the way how it makes the audience and like yourselves feel when you're seeing his point of view and he's there.
There's no question. Sound of Metal should win this. No question. I hope that they don't give it to Soul, which they might, but I'll stick with it, giving it to Sound of Metal for sure. The way that they make us, we don't hear just like he doesn't hear. they take away our sound because his sound was taken away. It's just so brilliant, just so smart, and you feel, like you can't hear, and it's really frustrating. And yeah, I just thought it was really well done. But I don't give it to Soul, whatever you do.
Yeah, I did feel like with like sound itself, it's really hard to which one's like the music and which one's the sound. But the sound of metal, they kind of like do it really cleverly.
Yeah. So it looks like they took sound mixing and sound editing and brought them together just for sound because they used to be separate categories.
Yeah, they probably just thought they made it simpler. Apparently, score used to be like that. They used to do it musical and comedy and serious.
Hmm.
Yeah, which that kind of is more of a Golden Globe thing.
Yeah.
Right, best production design. The Father, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mank, News of the World, Tenet.
So the father's production design really, it makes it feel like the his flat is like a character in itself in that movie, and a lot of people are talking about how awesome it is. Mank, of course, did the production design to make Hollywood look old school. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is like a play come to life. News of the World. Oh my God. It was so amazing just how we would travel through this production that they had set up. Um, and then, yeah, Tenet is amazing. I mean, probably on the biggest, grandest scale, Tenet should win for this because of what they did for that movie. But what I think they're going to do is give Mank production design, but News of the World should win.
I think what will win and should win is Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
It was really good.
I watched the documentary of it when the film finished.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how.
Yeah. Um, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to go with the father, not Mank. I'm making that last second switch here. But
Fair enough.
I want News of the World to take it.
Nice. Best cinematography is next. Would you like to do the honors?
Oh yeah, this is one of your favorites.
Yes, it is.
Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, News of the World, Nomadland, and The Trial of the Chicago 7.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Judas and the Black Messiah.
Pretty damn good. That's a smart one too. Uh, I want News of the World to win. I thought it was the best cinematography, or Tenet should have been in here too. Uh,
Oh,
but they'll
because of
give it
Hoyt
to
Van Hoyten cinematography.
but they'll give it to Nomadland for sure. Going to Nomadland.
But the cinematography for Nomadland is good, right?
Yeah, it is really good. It's just, it looks documentary as style. I know that's what they were going for, but yeah, I mean, you just follow her through these camps, where she is, and it's just well done. It's good stuff. But
Nice.
News of the World has these sweeping, like huge open fields and just really beautiful shots.
Yeah, I'm thinking about giving that a nomination for the Fleming's the News of the World. The cinematography was outstanding.
Amazing.
Right,
You're
best
giving and you gave it
makeup.
to Judas and the Black Messiah?
Yeah, Judas and the Black Messiah.
Good, smart.
So we'll move on to best makeup and hair. We have got Emma, Hillbilly Ellie, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mank, and Pinocchio.
This one's tough. This one's tough. I think Pinocchio should win because they made that boy look like he was a wooden boy. But Ma Rainey's Black Bottom's gonna win this one.
Yeah, I think that will win, but my pick is Billy Elegy because I like Glenn Close's hair in that film.
Yeah, her hair and makeup, they did. She's transformative in that, you know. They made her just really become Mama.
Yeah, and the best thing about that film as well,
Was what?
she was the best thing about
Oh yeah,
it.
hands down. Poor lady getting a Razzie nomination.
I know, what a tragedy. Do you want to read out best costume design?
For best costume, we have. I know Emma's on there again. Where are you, costumes? Where are you? Here we go. Emma, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mank, Mulan, and Pinocchio. I didn't know Pinocchio got two nominations.
Why is Mulan on here?
Well, I think they did well in the costume category. You know, the threads. She was all at the beginning of the movie. There's all those people, and you see, you know, them in all their colors, and at the end of the movie, same sort of deal. I think they did a really good job. What are you going for?
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom because I love their outfits from the 20s and 30s.
Yeah. Um, I think the deserved winner here is Emma, but are they going to give it to Mank?
If they give it to Mank, it's going to be because of Amanda's sexy soldier outfit.
You nailed that one, brother. Um, I'm gonna say Mank wins, but Emma should win.
Nice.
Next,
Best film editing, which is a new category I placed in the Fleming Awards, so we'll be able to vote for the best editing next year. And we have The Father, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound and Metal, and The Trial of the Chicago 7.
The Father. There's no doubt. Will win, should win. It is so good the way they edit it, and I can't even tell you because it's just a spoiler if I say anything. But The Father.
I'm looking forward to watching it, and because you voted on this twice, I'm gonna have to give it to The Father as well because it looks good. Although my second choice would be Chloe South and Nomadland. For some reason, I like it better when directors edit their films.
Yeah. I would initially give it to Sound of Metal because of what they did, but with the sound and stuff and bringing that all together, it's so amazing. But yeah, once you see The Father, you'll understand The
Yeah.
Father.
And finally, would you do the honors in reading the last category, best visual effects?
Here we go. For visual effects, we have Love and Monsters, The Midnight Sky, Mulan, The One and Only Ivan, and Tenet.
It's got to be Tenet for this one.
It is pretty damn good. Um, Midnight Sky is is a pretty
Beautiful,
film.
beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, that yeah, the sky that the midnight sky that they show us in that is just so beautiful. What a cool. And even when they're out in like the snow area, it's just so awesome. It's really well done. I don't know why the one and only Ivan is in this. That movie was trash. But Love and Monsters was a lot of fun, and I think that's who they're going to give it to, even though I would want Tenet to win. So Love and Monsters.
Oh, that comes out soon. It comes out on Netflix on the 14th. I'm looking forward to watching Love and Monsters, but
It's a lot of
I
fun.
think Tenet should win and deserves to win.
I agree. Um, but Love and Monsters is a lot of fun. So it's a fun little film. And Mulan and The one and only Ivan's on Disney Plus. Tenet still in theaters, and you can rent it. Midnight Sky is on Netflix.
I have the Blu-ray for Tenet now, so I can watch it whenever.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to get that as well, because I think it's about time I own that movie, and at least see it a second time.
You'll probably see bits when you watch it a second time. You'll see bits you didn't see the first time. You can actually concentrate on it.
I can't wait. Yeah, because the whole time I watched it the first time, I was just like, should we run them down?
Sure. Best picture, I've gone with The Father.
Best picture, I went with Trial of the Chicago 7.
Best director, I went with Chloe.
So did I. Miss Zhao's taking it home.
Actor, the legendary Chadwick Boseman is my pick.
Same as me, no doubt about it. Nobody's even close in that category. He's taking it home.
And the best actress, I'm giving it to the one person I think deserves it the most, and that's Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman.
Well, the person who I think deserves it the most is Andra Day, but I do think Carey Mulligan's going to take it.
Nice. Best supporting actor, Daniel Kaluuya is my pick.
So is mine. And supporting actress, we both chose Yoon Jung-yeon, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so it looks like in
we
our
did.
acting category, so director and all the acting, we picked the same.
That is quite cool. Did you pick the same as me for original screenplay, Promising Young Woman?
Yeah, we sure did.
I think we developed the same film taste now, haven't we?
I believe we have, yeah. But also, if you've seen Promising Young Woman, how damn good that is. So it's not like we're talking out of our asses here. It's a damn good film.
I've been telling all my friends to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For adapted screenplay,
Best
I went with The Father,
and I went with One Night in Miami.
which should win, yeah. For documentary, I believe we both went Collective.
Yes, and for best animated film, I Soul.
Yeah, so did I. And we also chose another round for Best International.
That's right. What did you choose for best documentary short?
Best documentary short is A Love Song for Latasha,
I picked Hunger Ward.
which does deserve it.
I picked Two Distant Strangers for live action short film.
So did I, and it's so good.
And animated short film, I picked Burrow.
And I picked If Anything Happens, I Love You. So good. Go check it out if you haven't seen it out there.
The best original score, Minari.
I picked Soul, but News of the World very close second.
Best original song, Hear My Voice.
I picked Fight for You from Judas and the Messiah.
The sound, I picked The Sound of Metal.
So did I, because it will win.
For production design, did I pick Tenet?
I think you did. I chose The Father, but I initially chose Mank, but I think they're going to choose The Father.
For cinematography, I picked Shorbit for Judas and the Black Messiah.
I chose Nomadland, but News of the World deserves it.
For hair and makeup, I picked Hillbilly Elegy.
I picked Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
But I did pick that for costume design.
And I picked Mank, even though Emma should win.
And editing, I picked The Father.
For film editing, I also picked The Father, and that's almost a guaranteed lock.
And I picked Tenet for visual effects.
And I picked Love and Monsters, but yeah, Tenet is right there. Sweet.
Right.
How about that? Oscar picks are locked in.
I'm kind of surprised at the ones you make because I know you've been backing Leslie Odom Jr. and Promising Young Woman quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely kept me interested to see what will happen with that movie because it is so good. It's one of the sleepers in the 8 movies nominated. Um, I think that and Minari are really the sleeper movies in the top 8. I hope they don't give it to
Yeah.
Chicago 7.
No, it's kind of had its day now, hasn't it?
No, because it won the SAG Award. Nomadland and Chicago 7. Those are the two. But
But
we will see on April 25th.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, and obviously after this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yes. We're going to be doing Discord. Do you know what Discord is?
What's that?
It's like a live streaming platform. It's like Twitch, but it's called Discord. Um, the podcast that I do, the Pawns Theater, we're going to be doing a live Zoom streaming of the Oscars. So we'll be, watching it along with people online.
Nice, nice. And when it's over, we'll have to have a chat about what we thought to it.
Definitely. Can't wait. And we'll see how close we were on our picks here.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Right, it's been nice to do this with you again, Justin, and I'll
Oh my
see
God,
you
you're the
soon. Thank
best. You're the best,
you. Yeah,
Rob. This has
obviously,
been so much fun. I hate that award season's coming to an end, but everything must, right?
yeah. Well, at least we got some good movies to watch till the next time.
Yeah, lots of good movies coming our way. And yeah, can't wait.
Yeah. Well, right. Thank you everybody for watching this on YouTube, and thank you to Ben Sean and the Country Filmmaker for supporting the Patreon.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Oscar weekend. Enjoy. And yeah, until next time.
Until next time, yeah, if you want more from me, check me out at robbiesreviews.co.uk, my website, obviously the Fleming Film Show podcast. You can watch some of my YouTube videos on, and obviously TikTok, Robbie's First Time Takes.
That's right. And I'm at Worth of You Movies on all the things, so go check it out. Rob and I have some great crossover movies that we talk about, and we just most recently talked about Concrete Cowboy.
Yeah, which wasn't that impressive, was it?
No, but it brought on a lot of good discussion, so go check it out there on YouTube as well.
Definitely, definitely. Right, we'll end things here. Right. See you,
All right.
Justin.
Until next time, we'll see you later, Rob. Bye, you guys.
Bye bye.